For the freelancers, let's be real for a moment. How many New Year resolutions have you made that just vanished by February? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you the resolutions that can actually change your freelance game, help you boost your skills, grow your income, and make clients respect your work. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you the resolutions that can actually change your freelance game. This has really helped me to actually make actionable New Year resolutions and not just something that sits pretty on a list. So these are actually actionable steps you can start immediately. I'm Deborah, a brand and graphics designer, and this channel is really about design, freelancing, and all that comes with it. I share from my experience as a freelance designer. If you've ever set a goal only to then fade away, make sure you grab your notebook, get comfortable, and let's fix that for the new year. So by the end of this video, you will have a set of New Year resolutions that actually stick and push your freelance business forward. This will be broken down into 7 parts. So for the first part, we'll focus on the skill growth goals. So for resolution 1, you want to level up your skills consistently. As a designer, your skill are your products. The better your skill, the more your portfolio, the more your clients, and yes, the better your income. And I've seen designers that they don't actually lack talent, they're very good, but they lack structure. These designers say, I will improve my skills in the new year, but there is no plan, no timeline, no direction, and by March nothing has changed. So here is how you are going to make it actionable. I want to start with daily learning. Dedicate 30 to 60 minutes daily to one focused skill, not random scrolling. You can learn a new design tool, technique, or trend. So for example, you can spend like 30 minutes every morning learning maybe advanced Illustrator, pen tool skills, or experimenting with 3D designs in Blender. So next, you want to set weekly challenges. You pick one design task per week, like creating a logo, poster, design, template, anything. This helps you to stop being a designer who watch tutorials and become a designer who actually designs. And the next thing is having a monthly portfolio project. Once a month, create one strong project, maybe outside client work that challenges you. For example, you can design a brand identity for a fictional eco-friendly cafe, or create a series of design templates, whatever works for you. This helps to improve yourself. And you also want to follow and analyze the professionals. You can choose 3 to 5 designers you genuinely admire and study their work, not to copy but to understand trends and techniques. Notice their color palettes, the typography choice, compositions, whichever. So for example, you can analyze how a designer on Dribble structures their branded project and then try to apply one element to your own style. This train your design eyes, and that's what separates beginners from pros. An alternative thing you could try is the 90-day sprint. If daily learning feels overwhelming, you could instead have a resolution which could be, I will master one tool or technique every 3 months. So for the focus, instead of saying I'm going to learn AI, you can focus on mastering AI assisted vector workflows in quarter 1. In quarter 2, you can do like basic UX prototyping in Figma. Then Q3 could have motion design for social media. Q4 can have brand strategy fundamentals. So in the end, we have small specific wins that help you to prevent burnout. I hope you understand. And in addition, the common mistake you want to avoid is don't confuse learning with improving. Watching tutorials without practicing is actually entertainment. Improvement happens when you apply immediately. And the rule of thumb is for you to learn, apply, review, and improve. If you do just this one resolution properly, your design will look better, your confidence will increase, and clients will start taking you more seriously without you begging. So for part 2 is the clients and business management aspect. The reality is that freelancing is not only about you sitting behind the computer and designing, it's also about running a business. And the moment you start treating it like one, clients treat differently. And this is where a lot of talented designers struggle, not because they are bad at design, but because they don't have systems. And no system means stress, confusion, and unpaid invoices. So having systems in place reduces stress and increases professionalism. Resolution number 2 can have you focus on paying clients and steady income. So for the new year, instead of you chasing random gigs, trace results. And here is how to do it properly. First is the client onboarding. Every project should start with a structure. Use contracts, clear timelines, and payment terms for every project. For example, send a welcome packet to new clients with contracts. You can have project timelines and expectations. Smoother your onboarding, the fewer clients problems we have. Next is confidence pricing. Your pricing should not be based on fear or comparison. Review rates quarterly and adjust based on experience, demand, and project complexity. So don't undervalue yourself. Know your worth and set clear rates before starting a project. And if you need more guide on how much you should charge, I actually have a video on pricing. Make sure you watch that next. In addition, under clients and business management, you want to take into mind financial tracking. If you don't track your money, you will always feel broke, even when you are earning. So track invoices, payments, and deadlines. A simple spreadsheet or a software like Notion does wonders. The rule is, if it's not tracked, it is not managed. And you definitely want to set financial targets. So break your monthly income goals into realistic client targets. Reach out to past clients. That's actually easy money. Past clients are the easiest source of income. They already trust you, know your work, and doesn't need confusing. So a simple check-in message can reopen doors. You already have built trust, leverage it. And please, upfront payment is not optional. Make this a personal. Don't start a project without at least a 50% deposit. This alone will reduce ghosting, filter on serious clients, and protect your energy. And yes, while you are working, make sure you pay yourself a consistent salary from your business account to your personal account, even if it is small at first. This stabilizes your lifestyle, it removes financial anxiety, and helps you plan better. I want you to know that you're not just a designer, you're also a business owner. A common mistake I see designers do is they wait until they make more money to act professional. In reality, acting professional is what helps you make more money. Part 3 has to do with like personal branding and marketing goals. So your third resolution should be to build a brand that attracts clients. Your brand attracts clients before you even talk to them. So consistency and visibility are key. Even if you are not posting daily, small consistent steps makes a huge difference. So to make this really practical and realistic, you want to maximize social media posting. You can target at least 3 to 5 times per week. Share works, tips, or behind the scene moments. Also, you want to optimize your platform. Whatever platform you are using, make sure your services are crystal clear, and feel free to share your process. People connect more with story behind the design than the final file. And show social proof. Collect testimonials and display them. Trust equals clients. In addition, try as much as possible to update your portfolio. I know it's not easy, but try to do that. And engage. Have a community engagement. Join communities and platforms to network and collaborate. And the focus here isn't just about likes or follows. It's about being visible to the right audience. So for part 4, it's going to be around workflow and productivity goals. For your fourth resolution, you have to get your workflow in check. As a freelancer, time is your most valuable resource. Managing it well keeps clients happy, helps you to reduce stress, and prevent burnout. As a freelance designer, you are not only creating, you're also running your business, and your workflow is your backbone. To be a good freelancer, you have to learn to balance creativity with management. And how do you do this? 1, you want to make use of templates and systems. Use templates for proposals, invoices, contracts, and automate repetitive tasks like maybe sending welcome emails or follow-up. Next, you want to plan your weeks and not just your day. Schedule blocks for client work, for personal projects, learning, and rest. And also add a buffer time for unexpected client requests, because it will definitely show up, and it helps you present panic and last-minute chaos. And in addition, you want to track how much time each project takes. It helps you see what's truly profitable. And with regards to prioritization, you want to keep in the 80-20 rule. Identify the 20% of works that bring in 80% of results and focus there. While staying on that workflow and productivity, you want to limit distraction and boost focus. Silence notifications, batch similar projects together like email replies, social media engagement, invoicing helps you to work faster, and also have a client-centric angle. Communicate proactively, keep clients updated even nothing major happen. Use your workflow to deliver faster without compromising quality. Okay. And part 5 is financial goals. Good finances give you the freedom to focus on creativity, reduce stress, and also grow your freelance business sustainably. And these are practical steps you can take. First, you want to have like monthly income targets. Set realistic revenue goals and track them. For instance, you can aim for maybe $3,000 per month, then adjust based on client work. Also, save consistently. Allocate a percentage for each payment for tax, emergency, investment. So you can save like 20% in a separate account, move 20 to 30% of that payment in a separate savings, investment, retirement account. It's very important to open separate accounts, one for business and one for personal funds, so that it's not all mixed up. And like I said, pay yourself a salary. Transfer a fixed amount from your business account to your personal account monthly. This helps you stabilize your finance. And invest in growth. Set aside funds for courses, software, tools that will help you enhance your skills. We all know that freelancing can be a bit unpredictable, so you want to build like a safety net. Aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. Save in separate emergency funds. This protects you during slow months, clients delay, or unexpected life event. Make sure you track and review regularly. Review your finances monthly to see the trends, to identify overspending and plan for future goals. The next part you want to have set aside is the self-care and mindset goals. One way or the other, we've lived the reality that burnout kills creativity, and you need to protect your energy and your mental health. results. So resolution number 5 has to do with protecting that energy. Your skills are only useful when your mind and your body are in shape. So for the new year, you want to set boundaries, plan your work hours and communicate them to clients. For example, you can say I'm available for 9 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Any request outside this work hour will be handled the next business day. And you can use a auto reply outside your working hours to reinforce boundaries without stress. Secondly, you want to celebrate small wins, maybe an invoice paid, completed project, clients compliments, they all count. You can keep like a win journal to just that achievement. This helps you to boost motivation and confidence. Thirdly, you want to schedule weekly rest. Yes, take at least one full day off. No client work. Will be maybe a Sunday which you relax, you read, you try out a hobby, or you simply just do nothing. And you don't even need to wait till like Sunday. You can try to take micro breaks in between. You can schedule like 5 to 10 minutes break maybe every 3 hours just to relax, maybe stretch, short walk, quick medication, something to just help you reset the focus. In addition, exercise and mindfulness. Try to incorporate 2 to 3 sections of physical and mindful activity weekly, and you can involve in mental detox practice. You can reduce digital clutter, limit social media scroll time, and also have like accountability and reflection. You can have a monthly reflection, like you review what worked, what drained you, and adjust accordingly. So the next part has to do with networking and learning. Connections and knowledge help to accelerate growth, and the right network and learning opportunities can open doors, fast track skill development, and land clients. So to make this practical, you want to include attending events, maybe mentorship and collaboration, and take on strategic pro bono work, like take on projects that strengthen your portfolio or reputation, and make sure that these projects actually align with your ideal client profile, and also have continuous learning habits and network with purpose. Don't just meet people, build that relationship. So these are actionable new year resolutions I believe every freelance designer should set, and don't try to tackle everything at once. You can pick 3 to 5 key resolutions to focus on each month. Track the process, celebrate the wins, and adjust as you go. These are actually practical steps that compound over time and can successfully transform your freelance design career. This video helped you. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss weekly freelancing design tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.